Hi, hey, hi, everybody. Voice is a bit better today, you noticed. Anyway, I'll have my coffee while I wait for somebody to join me. Let's see who's number one today. It's usually Nathan. We shall see what we shall see. I was right, it's Nathan. Got the voice back today. Not quite so Billy Eckstein, yeah. The weather has been gorgeous today. Very, very sunny. Yeah, we're psychic today. Maybe I shall do a Mystic Meg and start doing everybody's horoscopes. I'd be rubbish at that though. Psychic ability is not one of my traits now. Yeah, got all the washing dried today. It was absolutely gorgeous. It was beautiful. Yeah, it's been lovely there. Yeah. Did you see the article I've just sent you, Linda? Blackpool is one of the most dangerous places to live. Oh my goodness. How nice. Luckily, I'm not there. I'm a bit down the road. My friend's husband came today and he fastened a tall unit to the wall. So I did try to put some stuff away in my craft room, but my back's going today. That reminds me, I should have took my painkillers and didn't. I'm really, really stupid. The doctor gives me painkillers by the bucketful, and I don't take them. Stupid, I am stupid. But, hey ho, we won't go into that. Yeah, I'm on the posh bit. I sent you the link, Linda, in the things. It's quite a damning. Oh, that's a bit low down. Sure you don't want to see my tonsils. I'm trying to get the angle right. Oh, it's a bit better. I've got me. Oh, you can't. Which way am I going? There. I've got my pods ready for my coffee machine. My friend's giving me a coffee machine, a red one. And oh, by the way, I'm going the wrong way there. That set of red things there, the biscuit lid seal was gone. So I didn't ask for a new set. I just asked for a new seal. Could you send me a seal through the post? Wasn't being greedy. Anyway, they're sending me a new set. So I'll have two red sets. Oh dear. And I got a draft excluder, but somebody in Amazon thinks that black is the new red because I ordered a red one and got a black one. But hey ho, at least it keeps the draft out. I've got a gap I've got a door between the kitchen and the little conservatory, and it's got a gap like that underneath it. My son put a draft excluder thing that slides under the door, but every time I open the door, the daft thing falls off. So I thought, no, I'll get the old-fashioned one that you put behind. So I thought, I'll have a red one. I'll have a red one. Oh, sent me a black one, haven't they? Never mind. Yeah, I wouldn't like to go at night, Linda. I really wouldn't, yeah. Yeah, my friend came. She sorted out, her husband sorted out my tall unit. He hung my wind chime up for me. Not outside, it's inside. I can't be doing with them going dingly, dingly, dingly. But I've hung it. Well, I haven't hung it. He's hung it near the front door. So if anybody was to open the front door, it's locked, by the way, but if anybody was to open the front door, it would set the wind chimes dangling. I mean, I've got a Ring doorbell, but it's not connected for the camera at the minute. Um, they just kept telling me they couldn't connect it for some daft reason. Anyway, they've told. I don't think my son had cancelled it properly. So anyway, I got an email saying your subscription has been cancelled. You need to redo it. So I thought, yeah, I'll redo it now. I'm not surprised. I had a row with a bloke yesterday. He had a beautiful Akita, I think it is, a husky. And he had it in the park. He was obviously off his head on drugs or something. And he was shouting and bawling at this dog. And I said to him, there's no need for that. The dog wasn't doing anything. And he's banging at this dog. And he said, he's got to learn not to drag me. I said, that's not the way. You keep your effing nose out of it. You effing call me a very rude word. Very charming. I know my neighbour said, I've just had an argument with a bloke. And he said, him up the street there, he's arguing with somebody else. Beautiful dog it was, and oh, I felt so sorry for this dog who was there, wagging its tail, doing nothing wrong at all. And he was yelling and bawling at it. He wasn't hitting it, at least he wasn't hitting it. But he was bawling at this dog and shouting at it. Where did he get the money from for an Akita? They're quite expensive, aren't they? Hi, Enid. So I was quite sad, really, for the dog. I kept thinking about that dog all night. Yeah, my fridge is come. I think, there it is, look there. It is. Yeah. You watched a cyclist rod go out? I worked at Asda, which is Walmart if you're in America. And luckily I wasn't on the tills. But I was filling up the shelves and that. And these guys came in wearing rubber masks things. And I thought it was a prank or something. I didn't think it was, they had guns and everything. And I thought it was just a joke. And they came and robbed all the tills. They went down the line robbing all the tills. The police were saying, did you see what they were looking at? I said they were wearing the mask, you know, that make them look like old men. Masks. And they were dressed all in black, of course. How can you describe somebody head to foot in black, yeah? Hi, Ethan. Yeah, it was quite, yeah. And then another day, they had these massive, massive TVs on display just as you walked in through the foyer. And somebody came, boom, straight through the doors with a van. Poof! Put all these TVs in the back and reversed out. We're like, what went on there? Smashed all the doors to bits. Oh dear. I've messed up my knee. I think I told you it was sore last week, didn't I? I can't hardly walk on it. I mean, luckily I've got a doctor's appointment for something else on Tuesday. I think it's about the results of that endoscopy I had. So I'm going to say to him, you know, something up with my knee. I've got a knee strap on it, but oh, it's killing me. And that's one reason why I haven't been able to get on with doing my craft room. I have to keep sitting down. It's terrible. The pain's awful, and I'm not a wimp. And I should have took my painkillers, but I didn't, did I? Because I'm stupid. I know I'm stupid. Yeah. Still, never mind that. Well, I'm knitting a little cardigan. I've knitted it before. And I admit it, and I'm like that. I'm like, what row am I on? What am I doing? It has little, I don't know whether you can see it or not. It's got like a little diamond pattern on it. I was all right on the front of it where I could see where the little pearl bits were going. On the back of it, I kept going completely, utterly wrong. And I'm like, Janet, what are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice little pattern. It's an old one I've done. Ow, my hand there. Hey, Amanda. It's an old pattern. Very pretty. I wouldn't mind, but I've got to do that diamond pattern on the sleeves and do the increasing at the same time. I think Janet's going to be having a brain fade. It's going to be having ribbed sleeves, I think. And it doesn't tell you where to put the buttonholes. You have to put stitch markers where you've got to put your buttonholes. So that's what I'm doing next. So this should be fun if it ever gets done. I think it's probably going to get ribbed sleeves. I don't think it's going to get that. I'm all right on the knit row. I can see where, the pattern is, but I can't get it right on the purl row. Hi, Helen. Yeah, they robbed the AC. They take anything that's not screwed down, don't they, these days? Honestly. You're frightened of leaving anything. I mean, even when I pull up in my scooter outside my own front door, I've got my garage. I think I told you my garage door won't open from the outside because the key's lost. And it was £180 just to get the door to lock, but it was another £220 to get a new key mechanism. So at the moment I was a bit, with moving in and that, a little bit skint. So I've left it. So I can only open it from the inside of the garage, which means I have to come through the house, all the way down here, through the kitchen, out the conservatory, open up the garage, and then go in the garage and open it from the inside. So I'm always a bit nervy about leaving my scooter, even outside just for a little while I put my shopping away. I mean, luckily the guy next door was fiddling about with his car, so he was there, yeah. So I didn't feel too bad about leaving it. But I had freezer stuff. So I had to put it in the freezer, before I could put my scooter away. Hi, Julie. Yeah, it drives me nuts, that garage, but what can I do? They wanted 1,500 for electric garage doors, which, yeah, we've all got a spare 1,500 tucked away in our stocking, haven't we? How much care? Talking about money, I have put Kofi link underneath. It's purely voluntary. It was just I was asked by a couple of good subscribers that I've known for years to put it on. Why don't I put it on? Because I used to have it on before. So I thought I will. But there's no obligation, people. No obligation at all. It's just if you feel like treating me to a coffee, I've got my coffee up and running. But as I say, you don't have to pay to watch me. I'm free. Yeah. Yeah, my friend did that. I still get the magazines. In fact, I've been trying to change my address, and Simply Crochet are just not answering me. I sent them an email and they sent me another email back saying, thank you for your email. We will get back to you in 24 to 48 hours. And I'm still waiting for that. But I tell you, my camera won't charge up. Sharon sent me one and I still haven't charged that one up. Oh. And to be honest with you, with moving and that, I just haven't had time to do any videos. I really haven't. And like the people at Knit Club, they just don't want to be on me, So what have I got to show you, really? Not an awful lot. Yeah. And my garage still looks like I don't know what, I'm hoping for volunteers. Hey, Connie. Hoping for volunteers to help me with that garage. It's daunting. It really is. Oh, you've got a crochet club. Lucky you, Enid. Lucky you. I managed to... I know. I am thinking about, going back to doing my blogs. Well, not blogs, vlogs. What the heck do you call them? People call them all different names, don't they? I just call them videos because that's what I do, just videos. But my tripod's still in the garage. I can't charge the phone up, the blooming camera up. Oh, dear. Yeah, our knit clubs are about 2 hours, I think, mostly. The one I go to on a Wednesday, I can go even earlier because it starts off as a coffee morning and then it drifts into crafting. And it's quite a good one actually because they do free keep fit as well. I haven't taken advantage of it obviously because of my back. Although you can do it sitting down, but I'm still a bit dubious about it. But that's free, which is lovely, isn't it? Free. And it's geared for the elderly, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not being rude, but most of the people who go are quite elderly. But I'm a bit doubtful about doing anything with my back as it is. You need to go to a crochet club. Yeah. I went back to mine on a Wednesday. I haven't been for every time somebody wanted to deliver anything, it was always Wednesday. Even when I ordered this fridge, they said, we'll bring it on Wednesday. And I went, no, because I haven't been to, it sounded a bit of a lame excuse. I haven't been to my knit club for 5 weeks. So, no, you can't deliver it on Wednesday. But the guy who came, the young man who came to deliver it, he was absolutely gorgeous. He was. I don't mean gorgeous looking. I mean, he was a gorgeous young man. And he took my other ones, my old ones, and put them in the garage for me, which he didn't have to do. Anyway, I put them on Marketplace for free. Anyway, they went. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Sean. Thumbs up. 47 people, 17 thumbs. That means 30 people don't like me. Oh, dear. There was about, let me think, about 6 or 8 of us at Knit Club this week. I think now the weather's getting better. I think more people will venture out. Yeah. Oh, I don't like diamond painting. No, Linda doesn't do it. I think she's saying somebody at Knit Club does it. I can't understand why people do one after another, after another, after another. What do you do with all them diamond paintings? What do you do? What do you do with them? Well, yeah, I knit cardigan after cardigan after cardigan, so I suppose I'm as bad. But at least I don't inflict them on my friends. We've got one lady at Knit Club, she does like little mats on that plastic stuff. And she does hundreds of the blinking things. And I said to her, have you not thought about doing something else? And shoo, honest to God, she veered up at me. You think I was asking her to sell her granny? I like doing these. Okay. That's why I asked. But she only ever does the same pattern, and she does them one after the other after the other. Oh, I'd have them all over the floor, me Enid. They'd be everywhere. I'm so clumsy, I knock everything over. So I know what I'd be like. Them little diamond things would be all stuck to my carpet. Yeah, I know a lady who, she must have done about 200 now. And I'm thinking, oh boy, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get my new coffee machine. My friend doesn't want it. She said, do you want this coffee machine? I don't want it, she said. And it's red. I said, oh, you're talking my kind of language. Yes, I will have it. But she only has a mobility scooter like me, so she has to wait while her son will deliver it round to me. And he's bringing me, a perching stool that she doesn't use. Because it's very hard for me to, I'm doing a lot of my own cooking now and I'm cooking from scratch. But standing up, the worktop, chopping veggies and stuff. Oh, I defrosted some salmon. I don't know why I did because I don't like salmon. And there were 2 pieces. Well, it was one big piece, so I cut it in 2. I think I'll be looking for a cat for the other bit. I've eaten it tonight, but I did not enjoy it at all. I don't know what there is about salmon. I love fish, any description of fish, but salmon, no. I like tinned salmon, but I don't think I'm going to eat that other piece. My coffee button is underneath in my description thing. I don't know whether it's a button, it's a link, yeah. Hi, baby. I don't like salmon at all. I don't know why. I defrosted it. I bought it, actually, for my son and daughter-in-law, and they never used it. So when the freezer came here and I was sorting out what was left in the freezer, there was this piece of salmon. And I thought, well, I'll defrost it, I'll cook it, but I have not enjoyed it at all. So the second piece, I hate to put things in the bin, but I'm just not going to eat it. I can't stand it. And I managed to find some braising steak. None of the supermarkets sell it. I don't know what you call it in America. You know, the kind of steak that you use for stews and that, not the best quality. We call it braising steak or stewing steak over here. Anyhow, I found a butcher that had some. So I bought a pound and I've put it into 2 halves. I'll make a stew tomorrow because I'm ditching that salmon. I cannot face eating that salmon. Yeah, the supermarkets don't have it over here. The weather has been gorgeous today, baby. Yeah, beautiful. Put me washing out, it's all dried. And I've put the covers on my conservatory. I think I told you I scrubbed my conservatory cushions and they fell apart. I think they perished in the sun. It was like old-fashioned, like canvassy material with flowers on it was. But they were stained, and when I scrubbed them, they just went in holes. Every time I picked it up to dry it, it just went into a big hole. So I thought, I was going to get new ones, but it's that shape. And all the cushions and things that I can buy are all rectangle. I can't find, it must be an old-fashioned suite. So I'd probably have to get an upholsterer, and I just don't have that kind of money at the minute. So I bought some red throws, the fleecy throws. So the cushions are clean underneath, but they're just perished. They've just got holes in them. So they've got red fleecy covers on now. So at least it looks nice. Yeah. And I was trying to do put my wool away in the craft room. Put it back. I know what I did it with. I was carrying some boxes of LPs, records, if you know what that is, to put them in the garage because the removal men had left them in the craft room. And they're so heavy. I think it's pulled me back out. You've never ate a fish? I love fish. I absolutely adore fish. Don't like kippers though. Kippers, no. Smoky, smoked fish. Finny haddock, we call it. Like yellow smoked fish. I don't like that. And I don't like kippers. But I certainly don't like this salmon. I am not eating this other piece. I paid a fortune for it and it's going in the bin because there's no cats living around here. So I can't give it to the cat, can I? So it's going in the bin. Hi, Ella. Yeah, I went to Aldi today and the fridge is nice and full. Because my veg kept going soft because I didn't have the fridge room to put it in. So, good chilly in here. I'm awful. As soon as the sun goes in, I freeze. I freeze. dear. Yeah, my Kofi link, you might have to sort of underline it and click on it or something. I don't know how to put the Kofi button on. I'm not very clever at these sort of things. Still haven't got me, what do you call it, me Alexa to work yet. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 9:30 p.m.
She did get it to work for me. She needs to do my Ring doorbell for me because I'm a bit stupid like that. And I still can't work out my AdSense. That's why I never get paid from YouTube. Because I can't fill in my AdSense form. It keeps asking me for a TIN number or something, and I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Tell you, I'm not very good. I'm knitting a little baby cardigan just for something to do. I don't know any babies, but I'm fed up with that blinking, never-ending virus show. That cone will not run out. I took it to 2 knit clubs and crocheted on it, and this cone is still going. And I'm getting a bit bored, so I thought I'll knit a baby cardigan. One of the boxes I found in the just quick 2 weeks off the 6th, and you near your tailbone. Oh dear. My back is, my back's killing me. My knee's gone. Apart from that, I'm all right. Oh, I've had a bad cough all week. But my voice is more or less back, if you've noticed it. I had to go to the doctor's on Tuesday, and I thought, oh, I can't face going up the seafront. So I got a taxi. And he said, I said to him, sorry about the voice. I said, it's sounding a bit, like Barry White. He said, oh, it sounds rather sexy. Some people are easy pleased, aren't they? Yeah, I know what it's like to sit hurting. Oh, thank you, Ethan, for buying me a coffee. As I said, it's purely voluntary. I'm not begging. But it's just that somebody said to me, why don't you put your Kofi thing back on again? And I said, oh, I haven't. Go on, put it back on again. So I thought, no, go on, I will. Oh, thank you, Linda. My GP's not that bad, I've got to say. If ever I really need them. Oh, it was you that nagged me. I know somebody did, Ethan, yeah. Oh, thank you, Julie. Oh, do you know, you've just beaten the record for when I had the Kofi sign on before, when I lived in Prestwich. I think I got 2 coffees bought me in about 3 years. Mind you, I'd forgotten I'd still got the Kofi, except that Jill, actually, about 3 months ago, Jill sent me a coffee. And I'm like, huh? What? Where she got me a link from, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Well, she'll see. What, this Saturday are you coming, or is it next Saturday? Unless my niece is coming. I don't know when my niece is coming, but hopefully. Because she's going to come and help me to put my pictures up. I haven't got my pictures on the wall. It's not feeling like home yet without my pictures on the wall. I'm getting there, slowly, getting there. As I said, I thought today, I'll get stuck in, put my craft room a bit together a bit, but my back, I had to keep sitting down and I couldn't do it. So I thought, tomorrow is another day. Do another bit tomorrow. As for the garage, I mean, oh God, the garage is daunting me. A week from today, I don't know whether my niece is coming. She sometimes comes on a Sunday, so I'll see what she's doing. Oh, yeah, I wish I could just get stuck in and do something. It makes me feel so lazy, and I'm not a lazy person. But when I have to keep stopping and sitting down, I can't even peg washing on the line without keep sitting down. Oh, it's useless, isn't it? And I've got a backyard full of cardboard. My blue bin doesn't go out till a week on Wednesday. Oh, it's old. It's as old as the hills and very fluffy. It's all fluffed up. You can see can you see halo, do they call it? I call it fluff. Yeah, it's out of a crochet Aaron book I had. I've still got the book. It's as old as the hills. And all the designs in it are kind of like an Aaron design, yeah. Yeah, I've got so much I need to do, Sean. I just want to get that front bedroom tidy, because anybody walking past can see all the boxes piled up on. It's got a very big window bottom. It's got a bay that's got a very deep window bottom. And I've got boxes and pictures and things all piled up on it. And I'm sure anybody going past must think I'm a right scruff. But until that unit was fastened to the wall, I didn't dare use it because it was IKEA, you know. So it would have fallen over and hit me. Or hit somebody who was lying in the sofa bed when I get it, yeah. But I'm so pleased about my fridge. I only went into Price one. And I was looking at the prices and it's like 600, 700. And I'm like, oh. So he must have seen my face and he said, what's the matter? So I said, oh no. I said, I've come to look at fridges. I said, but I can't get one. I said, I've just moved house and I practically spent up. So I said, I can't afford like 700 for a fridge. And I said, anyway, I don't want a grey one. I don't want a silver one. I said, I want a white one anyway. So he said, oh, I might have one up the back here. So he took me around the back and it's got a dent on it. The dent is that big. Honest to goodness. You have to look to find it. It's got a dent and a scratch on the door. And it was reduced. He knocked £100 off it for that little scratch. And I thought, that'll do me. So I paid 200 instead of 700. I'm not bothered. It's good enough for me, a white one. I don't want a fancy dancy silver one. You know, that sings and makes the tea and stuff. I don't want one of them. That'll do me fine. Oh, come on, I've got 59 people in and there's only 23 thumbs up. I'm never going to be a superstar on YouTube because YouTube don't know I exist unless you put your thumb in the air and say you like me. Yeah, it cost me 200 and I thought, that'll do me. I'm not proud. Second-hand rose. Well, it isn't actually second-hand. It was just that it got damaged when it was being delivered and the person refused to have it. So that'll do me. Yeah, that will do me fine. I'm going to start this when I start my video. I'm going to start saying, come on, people, put your thumbs in the air. I want to be a superstar. You're holding me back. Correction, I'm a wannabe superstar who will never quite make it, but, you know, I live in hope. And as my dad used to say, and die in despair. Yeah. What did he used to say? What did Hope do? Hope died, yeah. My new catchphrase, I want to be a superstar. I want to be free. Apparently it's International Women's Day today. Sorry, Nathan. But it's International Women's Day today, so yeah. Yeah, Hope died, you're right there. Any hopes I may have had long died. The millionaire, Hope died. The lottery win, Hope died. Premium bonds, Hope died. Oh dear. I've written off to the premium bond today, but not because I've won. It was just to change my address. Well, that's what we're here for. We're not here to be miserable, are we? We're here to have a laugh. We're here to hate dreary channels. I know we sometimes have to have a dreary channel because sometimes, life gets us down and sometimes I'm in pain or whatever. So sometimes you have to be a bit dreary, but that's not my aim in life. I'm like Monty Python, is it? Always look on the bright side of life. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. You've got to, haven't you? The world is depressing at the moment. I won't even turn on the news. I just don't want to know. I know it might sound as though I'm an ostrich with my head in the sand, but if it doesn't affect me. No, I didn't win either. Or if I did, they haven't let me know. I win a free, what do you call it, a free go. I win a lot of them. Yeah. My child had feet like, when he was born, the nurse said, "Oh my goodness, look at the size of his feet." And he was like a rabbit. His feet was as long as his ankle to his knees. He had feet like that. And he had hands like that. And his feet. Oh. Well, when my son was small, young, you could not get shoes bigger than a size, I think it was 10 for a man. And he got to be 11. Some 10s he could squash his feet into. But to get a size 11, you had to go to a bespoke. At least now, kids who have size 11 and 12 feet can get shoes now. No, I don't want to watch the news. I just don't even want to go there. I'm not in the mood for seeing who's arguing with who and who's threatening to bomb somebody. I don't want to know. And I know it might sound a bit stupid, but I can't do anything about it. There's nothing I can do to stop it. There's nothing I can do to change it. So I just can't watch it because it gets me all agitated. When people say, "What do you think about so and so?" and what's he, I think, don't tell me. I don't want to know. And I'm not talking about one particular person. They're all the flipping same. I'm not saying, "Oh, such a body, they're the worst," and such a body's all right. And they're not. They're all the same. They're all in it for themselves. I don't care what country they're from, what nationality they are. They're all in it for themselves. Are they doing it for us? No, the heck. Yeah. I shouldn't be drinking this coffee at this time of night, otherwise I'll be blinking well up all night. I nearly fell asleep before I came on here. You know, you didn't have me. I was watching the telly and I nodded off for a couple of seconds. And I'm thinking, oh, don't do that. Because it was about 8:30. Oh, I'm going cold. I don't know why I'm cold. I've got a radiator in this kitchen. Yeah, I've got some ordinary coffee. Then I've got some cappuccino. I think the green one's the cappuccino. So I've got my pods ready. I just need the machine now. I might have to wait a week or two for her to give me the machine, but I've got my pods ready. Do 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 do. Yeah, it was beautiful today, although my little area kept blowing over. So I finished up putting everything on the line. I don't know why I started with the fronts. Normally you start with the back, don't you, with a sweater? I think I shall get a can of Coke out the fridge because I can't do. Get a can of Coke because I can. Because I can. And I've still only got 31 thumbs up, so that means that 22 people have not put the thumb in the air. Sad. I shall cry. I shall cry. I will. I'll cry. I'll go home and take my ball home. I'm not playing anymore. Oh, that was half cold. I like coffee hot. I like coffee cold. I don't like it in the middle. I like my beakers, though. Aren't they nice? And I've chipped one of them and I'm so annoyed. Just a little chip. Pretty, aren't they? Pretty. They match me. Me poppy. Oh, God, the wrong way. No, that way. My poppy mats I haven't unpacked yet. The dinner mats and coasters. Because my table's still full of rubbish here at the side of me here. Still got some of my flowers left. Not many. Most of them have died. But still got some. Yeah. I went to the butcher's, then I went into Aldi. And then I was going to go and get some breakfast. And then I thought, you are stupid because you've been in Aldi and you bought ice cream. So you cannot go and have your breakfast. Otherwise, you will have no ice cream when you get home. It'll just be soup. Ice cold soup. Oh, ow. Sorry, my knee hurts. Oh dear. Brace yourself, Janet, to get up. Brace yourself. I've even got my blanket. Oh, here we go. Oh, sugar. Oh, sugar. Oh, blimey. Oh. I'll have Coke. I'll have a Coke. What shall I reach out to eat? I reach out a biscuit. No, that's a wafer bar. I don't want one of them. Oh. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back in a minute. I shall have a takeaway. It's a biscuit with chocolate in the middle. Oh! The saucepan on the cooker has got broccoli cheese in, if you all want to know what's in it. Because I made too much. Oh. So I shall have it tomorrow. It won't be quite as nice warmed up, but Right, let me put my blanket round me. That's the wrong way. That's the right way. I made it in yellow because I used to go to a singing group called Harmony and Health, and yellow was their colour. Yellow t-shirt, and I don't suit yellow. And right, I've got me one of my pashminas. It's pink, reversible. It's a pashmina. Hi, Yolanda. I'm going to put my pashmina on. It's a posh word for a big stole, isn't it? Better put my beads out because if Shad comes on, the first thing he says is beads, doesn't he? Oh, maybe if I fastened up my cardigan, I might be a bit warmer. Hi, Autumnly. I had my head in the fridge when you came on, and I've got this. Oh, I'm so cold. Yeah, they're from Aldi. They're called a takeaway, and they're a biscuit with like a chocolate in the middle, like that. Nice. They're not cheap. Well, they're not expensive, are they? They're from Aldi, but they're not cheap. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have put them in the fridge. I was thinking because they had chocolate in the middle, but they break your teeth. I've got my Diet Coke. Diet Coke. You're watching a crochet tutorial? On what? What are you watching? Well, I think I should take the rest of these biscuits out of the fridge. Otherwise, I might have no front teeth left. Do you know, I've still not got my thumbs up. I'm still going to go on about it until he gives me the thumbs up. I'm going to nag, and double nag till somebody puts the thumb in the air. I've got no Chris today. He's probably making his dinner. I made everybody laugh at Knit Club. I was showing them a picture, my kitchenette. And I said, the Americans call it a hutch, and they all fell about laughing. I said, a hutch? You keep a rabbit in the hutch? I went, that's what I said. It's solid. I'm going to have to take them out of the fridge. Chocolate or no chocolate in the middle. They obviously don't belong in there. Every time somebody says something to me, at the bottom it says, activate Windows, go to the setting to activate Windows. And it cuts off the bottom conversation that somebody's saying to me. I have to wait till it goes further up again to see what you're saying, Sean. You think it's lost? Well, the biscuit is nice, actually, if it wasn't so solid. I resisted all the centre aisles of Aldi, you'd be glad to know. I didn't even look. I was very good. It's like when you look at other things, like Temu. You get drawn in, don't you, even though it's all stuff you don't want. So I don't look at the, yeah, it's a baby wash dresser. It's tiny, isn't it? But still. If it was much bigger, though, it would hit the door because the door's there. So if it was much bigger, I was hoping it would have been taller, actually. It wasn't so much I wanted it wider, but taller. But it would have hit the door. I was swapping stories with the lady who picked up my freezer. Because, you know, she was from my old knit club. So I was catching up on all old news. And she was saying, I was telling her about me and my friend making well, she was doing it, I was just assisting, the cabinet for underneath me wash basin in the bathroom. And she was saying she built a tall cabinet. It took her ages to get falling apart, and she managed to put it together. Then she couldn't fit it in the space because the toilet door was. So she said that was a waste of time and effort. I know my teeth are going to be gone, aren't they? It's nice, though. It does its purpose. It fits the purpose. I think the coffee maker's going to go behind me. You know, where those red units used to be, red canisters used to be, behind where I'm sitting, where the kettle is. I think the coffee maker's going to go there. Something else should be aching, won't it, before long? Uh-huh. Mm. So tomorrow, I need to try and do some more in that spare room. Honestly. I get so cross when I can't do things. I get so angry with myself. I lie in bed and think, I'm going to do this, that, and the other when I get up. And then I get up and my body said, you were saying? What are you going to do? I've got news for you, you ain't going to do it. My body should tell my mind that I can't do things. I can do things if I don't lug things about. Oh, shad. Yeah, my necklace. There you are. All painted white on a navy blue background. Have I been watching what you've disappeared underneath? Crufts? No. No, haven't you been watching Crufts? Oh, my friend who picked up the freezer, she's going to get a chihuahua. Oh. I said, don't bring it here, I'll steal it. Everybody's asking me, am I going to get a pet? But I know, no, too much responsibility. I'm not home a lot, especially when the weather's nice. I haven't gone and explored the park across the road yet. I don't think it's a big park. It's just got a part with swings and things, you know, for the children. And then there must be another bit where they walk the dogs. So I don't know what it's like, whether it's got flowers in it or what it's got in it, because I haven't been and had a look yet. I know it sounds daft. Oh, I've got a chocolate on me knitting. Oh, that means I'm going to have to wash it now. Oh, little blob of chocolate on me knitting. Oh, no, it won't come out. The witch is done. Your liner shawl is taking forever. It's like that virus shawl I'm doing. That's taking me forever. Because I can't. I wanted to crochet until I ran out of the cone. But I'm running out of patience quicker than I'm running out of the cone. That cone, I think somebody's filling it up from the other end. My friend said to me the other day, that cone is not going down, is it? I went, no, it's not. It's Nancy Dormer. You can't type because, you're knitting a hard pattern, right? I have to wait till it comes up because I've got that thing across the bottom saying activate windows that stops me reading the last thing that anybody types. I have to wait while the next person types before that bit comes up where I can see. You're knitting a hard pattern. This one's defeating me, Shannon. It's not hard. It's just me being stupid. My brain doesn't process patterns anymore. I think it's lack of you, because you haven't done it for such a long time. I think you just get out the habit. I think if you knit patterns all the time, you get in the swing of it. But when you don't knit a pattern for a long, long time, and then you suddenly knit a pattern, especially a lacy one, when you have to increase and decrease, and you're like, what? I'm not as bad as the people who want you to write out every row. I can remember that happening to Kelly with her socks. And people wanted her to write out every row and put at the end of every row how many stitches you're supposed to have. She says, I can't do that. The pattern will be like a book. I'm usually pretty good. I can usually work it out in my brain. You know, but this one, every time I got on the purl row, I couldn't work out where my purl stitches were going to make the diamond. It should be fun when I get to the sleeve, shouldn't it? No. I'll be like, oh, what, eh? Tomorrow I may sleep in. My alarm doesn't go till 9 o'clock on a Sunday. I'm lying. Use millions of stitch markers. I had to do that I was making a cardigan for my sister-in-law once, and it was all in one. Well, you know I don't knit on circular needles, so I had like 3 straight needles as I was knitting across. So I had all these, what they call stitch stopper things on. And I had loads and loads of stitch markers for all the pattern. Why does my ear look purple? I washed my hair with that purple shampoo. Oh, I got purple ears. Look at that. Oh dear, I never know. I've been walking around all day with purple ears. Oh dear. Yeah, sunshine does make you feel better. I was sat in my little conservatory today because I'd tidied it up and I'd lugged all them LPs out to the garage, which did me back in. And then I put the little red throws onto all covering up the sad little cushions, and I was sat there in the sunshine and nearly nodded off. It was so warm. My hair, yeah, purple ears though, on both sides. Oh gosh, I never realised that. And nobody tells you, do they? Oh, by the way, madam, do you know your ears are purple? That's all I can think of. I know, Shad. Will you tell them? Oh, it's getting there. People have put some likes in. My hair's falling out, actually. It's dropping out like a rate of knots. I don't know what it is. I'll be bald soon. I'll be wearing one of them awful wigs I got off Amazon. At least I can't blame Temu for them, can I? They looked nice, that's all I can say. But when they arrived, oh my goodness. They were awful. The oxygen might be. I have a CPAP machine, but they might be low. I'm anemic and they cannot work out why. They shoved me on iron tablets and everything. I'll be finishing up having a jab in my backside. I know I can feel it coming. That's why they sent me for an endoscopy, because they thought I might have a slow bleed somewhere. But I don't. They didn't find anything untoward, thank goodness, with me endoscopy. But I am awfully tired all the time, yeah. No, I think my purple ears are simply purple shampoo and conditioner. I obviously didn't rinse my ears out properly. Or maybe I washed my ears with the shampoo. you know, and the shampoo my hair over the shampoo my ears as well. Because I tend to do that. Put the shampoo on my hair, then I do my ears and the back of my neck as well when I'm at it. So it's wonder I haven't got a purple neck as well. Hey, never mind. You've got to laugh, haven't you? I mean, sometimes I laugh at me, idiot. I'm such an idiot. You have to laugh at yourself, don't you? Yeah, don't wash your ears with it, Denise, like I obviously did. Oh dear. Yeah, I do things, and I'm talking to myself and I think, what did you just do that for? You are such an idiot. And I do such idiot things. Oh, that's my doorbell. That'll be next door. Coming in or going out. You used to have red ears, did you? I found some pictures of me. I had an external hard drive. And my friend had it for ages, and I asked her for it back, and she gave it me back. And I wanted it back because it had my son's wedding on and my niece's wedding and some other photographs. And on some of them, I had red hair. I'm like, when did I have red hair? Obviously, I did at some time, because I've got lots of photographs with me with red hair. Oh, hello. First of all, it's the door. people walking. My ring doorbell isn't working as far as the camera's concerned, but it's working as far as dingle, dingle, dingle. And when I'm out somewhere, people are going, "Can you hear music?" Yeah, it's my doorbell. Ah, Vic's answered me. It's not next weekend, Linda. She's not coming till the week after. Great, I will be glad to see you there. Yeah, I was hoping she was going to come next Saturday. Yeah, she's got some friends up. That's my niece, by the way. Who do you think you are? I know who I am. I don't know who you are. Celebrities take an ancestral journey. Some of them I don't even know who they are. They're supposed to be celebrities.
I recently came across a book-selling
website. Shut up. You'll get me banned off YouTube.
Books from other websites, but a friend recommended.
Shut up. You'll get me banned. Who on earth is Josh Duhamel? Because that's who's the celebrity. Never heard of him. Josh Duhamel. Anybody heard of him? Apparently he's on Who Do You Think You Are? I could say that, who do I think he is, because I don't know who he is. It's probably one of these soap opera stars or something. Well, have you all been glued to Meghan? Has anybody bothered to watch her? I haven't. I bet you've all been sat on the edge of your seat, haven't you, waiting for that? Learning how to cook. As if. Hey ho. Maybe I should do that. Learn how to burn food with channl. How not to cook. Oh dear. Well, I found the mixer at the back, yeah. No, you've not been watching Meghan, no. With the cooking show, no. No, I can't understand the attraction of it. When there's so many brilliant cooks out there making videos that you do want to watch. Why would I want to watch that? I'd rather watch somebody who is a trained chef, who is whatever. You know, somebody who does know how to make a cake or whatever. I won't even be trying to watch it, you know. Not interested. Just as I wasn't interested in the polo show. I'm not interested in polo anyway. Water polo maybe, but yeah, I used to go for swimming lessons when I was a kid. And the water polo team used to come in straight after our swimming lessons. And they used to fascinate me, and I used to be trying to watch until they made you go. You know, go on, your mum will be waiting for you. I was fascinated watching you. They all wear those little hat things, don't they, with ears on them and the numbers on them. Yeah, I quite thought it looked quite exciting, water polo. But polo with horses, nah. I can't think the animals enjoy it. Bunch of toffs galloping around with a little polo stick. It's not exactly like a man's sport, really, is it? Not like a bit of rugby or something, you know, where they rip each other's ears off, you know. I mean, it's like badminton. Badminton's quite nice to play, I believe, but it's just a bit boring to watch. Oh, with that little feather thing. My ex-husband used to play badminton and squash. Squash is a bit more interesting because it's a much faster game. But badminton with that little shuttlecocky thing, a bit boring to watch that. But I used to quite like watching the ones who were really good at squash. I mean, my goodness me, they get quite aggressive. Whoa. One of my ex-husband's friends got hit in the eye with a squash ball. Nearly lost his eye. It went boom right in his eye. If I was playing that game, I'd be wearing goggles. Safety goggles. Shin pads, knee pads. I'd be like a bloke in ice hockey, you know, and the goals, you know, the ones that they can't walk because they've got that much padding on. That's what I'd be like if I was playing squash. I did try once when I was younger, before I had all this ailments, but I was too scared of it. Scared of getting whopped on the head with the ball, because they don't half go. It's a hell of a speed. Those squash balls, boom, boom. I'm not really a sporty person. My mum was tennis. When Wimbledon was on, you couldn't entice her away from the television. She was like, you had to make her a sandwich and feed her on the go because she wouldn't stop. So I wonder if she stopped for the bathroom. She probably left the door open so she could hear what was going on. She was mad about Wimbledon. And funny enough, she liked snooker as well. I can remember my dad used to watch snooker when it was black and white telly. How the heck did he know what colour, what was going on? No, I can't understand the attraction of her at all. I don't want to watch her. I don't want to know. I just wish they'd stop publicising her. Just leave her alone. Let her drift into obscurity. Can't understand why they make such a fuss of her. I'm having to use my Knit Pro Zing needles because I couldn't find, well, I could find the others, but one of them was bent. One of my 4mm needles had a at the end. I don't know what happened. It must have been in my bag, I think, and got bent. So I'm having to use these Knit Pro Zing. And they're sharp on the end, you know. I must push it down with my finger. I finish up with a hole in the finger with these Knit Pro Zings. And yet everybody raves over them, don't they? But I haven't found all my other knitting needles yet. They're probably in the garage. in the room we're not talking about. I just wish all of you all lived near me, and then we could make a day of it, couldn't we? Somebody dragging the bags out, somebody putting the shelves up, somebody else filling them for. And I'd be there conducting, you know, off my chair. They're too sharp. The points are sharp on these things, yeah. Yeah, I didn't realise I pushed my needle down with my finger until I got these Knit Pro things. But I can't find the spare needles. I've got loads of sets of 4mm, you know, the Aero and that. But I don't know where they are. They're in the garage somewhere. Yeah, I need to have a garage party. Not a housewarming party, a garage party. Come and help John sort out her colour. Only the hale and hearty with strong backs need apply. That lets out most of my friends. One of my friends has got bad knees. She's waiting for 2 new knees. My other friend, she's worse than me with her back. She used to weight train, and I think she's messed up her back through weight training. And a lot of my friends, do you get a goodie bag? You probably get a goodie sack. Probably get a black bin bag to take back with you. Oh dear. Yeah, a lot of my friends are older than me, so, you know, I don't want them straining themselves helping me. My cousin's wife's supposed to be coming to visit me. She's nice and hale and healthy. Maybe she'll help me. I mean, when I did it before, I was 4 years younger. Yeah, my back's just, when your back's knackered, doesn't. And I get it kind of right, and then I go and do something stupid like lifting them LPs. There was 4 boxes with records in, and they were blooming heavy. And I dragged them all and lugged them all into the garage from the spare room, all the way through the kitchen and all the way outside to the garage. That's why I'm knackered. And I do it and I think, oh God, what did you do that for, you stupid? Put the kettle on, yeah. Now I've got a Coca-Cola. I've got one more buttonhole to do. Oh, I can't even have a garden party. I've got no garden. I was looking at it today thinking, that is so depressing. That backyard is so depressing. You're going to have to do something. So that's another thing I've got to save up for, isn't it? Save up for some nice pots to put some plants in. Plants are awful dear, aren't they? Hi, Val. You're back from your holidays. Wasn't it nice today? It was gorgeous. Yeah, I was thinking, I thought, I wish I had a garden to sit in. Not that I can do anything with the garden, but, you know, I just want something a bit of colour. I was even thinking, shall I paint the fences? Maybe paint them a different colour. Because I've got wooden fencing all the way around, like, and it's all brown. Boring brown. Thought, shall I paste it a nice green or a nice cheery blue or something? could paint it sitting down, couldn't I? Woo-hoo-hoo. I've got chocolate in 2 places now. Definitely going to have to wash it. Yeah, my kitchenette, yeah. I've been given a coffee maker as well that's red. I don't know where I'm going to get it though. It depends on her son can bring it round for me. Because she's only got a mobility scooter, so she can't put it on that. I've not got anything in my backyard except fencing and paving slabs. On one corner, it's got a semicircle of pebbles. I mean, what was he thinking about? I don't know. So it's very depressing out there. I'm going to get some pots or get some raised beds. Somebody will have to make them for me. Anything to get a bit of colour. You know, a few trees or something. But they're so expensive, aren't the trees? You know, them when you go to a garden centre. A friend of mine, she was in Prestwich though. She's got an allotment and she's built a boyfriend and her built all these raised beds. And I'm like, are you coming to visit me and build me some raised beds? At least when I look out the front, the bungalow across the road's got trees. So I've got something to look at across the road. And then I've got a park. I haven't been in it yet. I just want some colour, some bushes or something or other, yeah. But even plant pots, if you get decent ones, they're quite expensive. You know, I don't want just them red plastic things. And I'm not one of them dead-handy people that can, oh, yes, I just knock these up out of some free pallets. Can't knock a nail in, that's me. Well, I can, but it wouldn't go in straight. I had to put 2 little screws in my IKEA today. I sent off for some little, you know, them little peg things that you put in to get your shelves on. And when they came, they were too big. They wouldn't go in the holes. So I got impatient, so I've used 4 little screws instead. So that's how good I am at DIY. Useless. I don't know whether I've got any freebie pages. My friend found one, but I think you have to pay, where they do little jobs for you, because I need to buy a curtain rail. You know, I have a curtain rail put up. I've got one in the bedroom, but it's like trying to draw the curtain, and it's getting on my nerves. So I need a new curtain rail, well, rod thing, you know, they call it rail, rod, pole. But, you know, I'd have to get somebody to put that up for me. I've got chocolate moustache. You know, I'd have to get somebody to put that up for me. My niece said she can probably change the curtains for me in the front room because they're on a pole, so it's just a matter of reaching the pole down and putting the curtain up, the new curtains up. She just thinks she can do that for me. Because I brought my curtains with me. You know, the lovely green curtains I had. I've got beige ones here. You know how much I love beige. I mean, they're good curtains. They're not bad curtains, but I just don't like the colour. It's so depressing. I mean, the wallpaper's kind of beigey, but I've covered it up because I've got units in front of it and I've got the telly in front of it. So I can't actually see much of the paper now. So it's not really, you know, annoying me as much as it would if I had a lot of wall to look at. Yeah, my niece has said she'll help me with pictures, not next weekend. So we're all right, Linda. Not next weekend. It'll be the weekend after she'll come. And my hand still hurts. I still got that bump thing in the centre of my hand when I knit. It really hurts. So I'm going to have to stop knitting in a minute. Doesn't hurt me so much when I crochet. It's only when I knit. It must be the way I grip the needle. Well, I wonder where Chris is. It's not like Chris, is it? Not to come on. He's either forgot the time or he's cooking. Yeah, I've knitted a bit. Put the buttonholes in. You see the chocolate there? There's a bit on the other side of it as well. Oh dear. Stay. Knitting needle, stay. Yeah, I've put all the little things in ready for to do the buttonholes. Yeah, everybody that would help me all lives in America or miles and miles and miles away. I'm just not lucky that way. Oh. So, what we all been up to then? We all celebrated International Women's Day by doing something intriguing. I celebrated it by having a shower, washing my clothes, going shopping to fill the fridge up, and trying to do some work in the spare room, which was a failure, really. But I did put the records in the garage. I can't hardly squeeze past them to get to me. And the garage door doesn't help. Oh, God, that hurts my back. I try not to use my scooter much. It's just, you have to really heave to pull the, it's like an up and over, and you have to really heave it to get it over. And you're living in Canada as well, are you? It really hurts me back when I have to shut it in. Opening it's the worst though. You have to really pull it back, push it to make sure it goes back. Because if it doesn't go fully back, it tends to come back forward again, which could be a little bit tricky if you're driving halfway out and you've got hit on the head. So, yeah, the lad who picked up the cardboard did that. I went, "You've not put the garage door up far enough." He went, "What?" And as he said, "What?" it all came down again. Nearly hit him. He said, "Ah, I see what you mean." He said, "You did warn me." I thought, I don't want to be sued. I haven't sorted out the house insurance yet, so please don't sue me yet. It's one of those jobs, you mean to do. You mean to go online and look for a quote and that, and you never actually get round to it. I've got a list. I've still got 3 addresses to change yet. I've done most things. But I can't get hold of Simply Crochet to tell them I've changed me. It comes every month. Well, I mean, I'm all right I paid for 3 months for redirection from my mail, so I'm all right for the next edition. But I need to get hold of them and tell them. Because you're paying for subscription, the £9 a blinking magazine, and I don't want it going missing. I mean, I know the people who've moved in the old house would have told me if anything comes there. But it's still like a way to go back again, just to go and get a magazine. So if I could get hold of them to change my address. They sent me an email thanking me for my getting in touch with them. I'm like, yeah. Well, you can't change your address. It really annoys me that you get in touch with people and you go all around the houses and everything like that, and there isn't one that just says, do you wish to inform us of a change of address? So how many people in the course of a day want to change their address with certain people, certain things, certain companies? And yet they make it so difficult. You know, when they do that online question, press 1 for this, 2 for that, 3 for the other. Not one of them says, press 4 for change of address. I mean, I had to go, well, I didn't have a go. I just politely pointed out to the person at the disability. You know, it took me ages. And even then I got through to the wrong section, but she kindly did it for me. And I said, you know, if you think about it, people who are ringing up the disability could be quite elderly and don't understand. And I could not get head nor tail. You're press 1 for this, 2 for that, 3 for the other. There wasn't one that just said change of address. And she goes, oh, yeah. I said, you need to get somebody elderly to go through your programs before you publish them. Like, you know, press 1 for this, 2 for that, just to see whether they understand. I said, not everybody has the internet. I said, you seem to forget that. I mean, I do, but I don't understand it. You know, I don't. I get through lives and videos and things, my good luck management, you know, because I don't know what I'm doing half the time. It's just like blind faith. Everything forward and trust in the Lord, you know what I mean? But, you know, people my age group are not that savvy, you know, with things that are online. You know, it's bad enough having to order your prescription online and book a doctor's appointment online. Type in, what's the matter? How long has this been going on? And you're like, well, it's been going on for donkey's years, really, you know. But it's just crucial today. Yeah, I got my new fridge. Yeah, it's dead good. I mean, at one time I would have thought it was a small fridge, but I'm thinking, whoa, isn't it big? I've got loads of things. I've got loads of spaces to fill. When I put from the little fridge into there, I looked like I was on a diet. There was like 2 or 3 things on each shelf. It looked like somebody who was on a very slim budget or somebody on a very strict diet. It doesn't now because it's got full of veggies and stuff. You know, my veg kept going soggy and soft because I had them on a vegetable rack, yeah. I mean, it was no good like buying salad before when I had no fridge to put it in. You know, buying lettuce or anything, it would have been all soggy and awful. Still. And my freezer's full, that needs sorting out. It's a chest freezer, but it's got little boxes that you pile up one on top of the other. Not very ideal, really. Could do with them basket things, you know, the things that you like, look like you put them across the the bath, like a basket, like they have at Iceland and that, and baskets. Like, to do with that. Well, we bought these little boxes, but they don't fit. You can put, like your fish in one box and your things in another box, but then if you don't, everything goes and goes to the bottom, and then you're like practically falling in it trying to find the vegetables because they've all gone to the bottom. They're all right chest freezers, but they have the disadvantages. They could do with having partitions in them, like you get in Iceland. But they don't. They just come with a great big cavern, and everything just goes in the middle. Oh, that was my can. Yeah, mine's a chest freezer. Yeah. Oh, my chocolate, my chocolate stash bag's in the top, it's in there. That's what I'm saying, I shouldn't have put them biscuits in because they were like rocks. I'm going to pull them out. I can put my chocolate in without fear of anybody eating it. Yeah. I don't eat a lot of chocolate, but I just like it there if I want it, yeah. Oh, excuse me, what time is it? It's not even 10:30. Well, yeah, just 11:15. And already I'm yawning my head off. I've still only got nails on one hand. That hand is courtesy of opening boxes. Kept breaking them all off. They're just starting to grow again. They kept snapping off, right at the top there. At the bottom there, I should say, right there. I've only got 3 on that. That one's growing again. That one snapped off. Yeah. Yeah, somebody said, oh, you can stick them on. I thought it was no good. They were bing. They were gone. Oh, yeah, there's nothing worse than when you think, oh, yeah, I've got a crunchy in the fridge, and you go and it's gone. Oof, I've got a lump in the middle. The doctor did say an injection wouldn't work. Now I've got another lump coming there. So now I've got 3 lumps in a row now. They're so sore. But he said the injection just wouldn't work on it. I don't know what they are. Whether they're like arthritic nodules or what. But they're so sore. When I touch my palm, it's sore. And when I'm knitting, I notice because I've had my hand like that. When I crochet, it doesn't affect me. But sometimes I like doing a bit of knitting. Oh my goodness me. I could not get to sleep last night. It was about 2 or 3 o'clock. And then I woke up. Then I went back to sleep again. And then I woke up again when it was alarm time. So it's no wonder I'm tired. My eyes are going already. Look at the state of them bags under the eyes. Oh my God. I've tried putting that concealer on, but it just makes them go worse. The concealer goes in the wrinkles. I don't know how they manage to get concealer to make their eyes look great. I really don't know, because I never can. Oh, that's nice of him. Should make him go and get it out again. Or was it something of yours that he threw in the bin? If it was something of his, he probably would go and get it, wouldn't he? At least it's your own bin, not a bin that everybody else has been using. You know, I always put my food, obviously, in bin bags. I don't put loose food and stuff in. I don't know, Shan, because I've never been a smoker, so I can't say how bad it is to give it up. Because I never started in the first place. Oh, dear, my knee. I think I've dislocated it, you know. I've got my knee support on, but it's not helping at all. When I did it, it sort of went a bit with a bit of a crunch, you know, like, and I thought, oh, what did I do? And it didn't hurt for a bit, and then it started hurting, and now every time I step on it, it like gives way, even though with a knee support on. Oh, I don't want a new knee. I can't stand going for operations. I just don't want. I know I'm a wimp. I just don't want to go. I mean, the specialist from the endoscopy said I needed my gallbladder out, and I'm like, no. Oh, you got to go in the communal bin. Oh my God. I hope people have put this stuff in bin bags. Do you remember those big blocks of flats where they used to have rubbish chutes? And people used to just put the rubbish down without putting it in a bag. My friend lived in one of them, and oh my God, in the summer it was awful. It used to stink. Because it was like hitting the sides of the chute going down, and you know, food and meat and stuff. Oh, it was awful. You know. She said, why don't they put them in paper or bag or something before they throw it down the chute? I think it was like out of sight, out of mind. If it was their chute and it was in their lounge, they wouldn't do that, would they? Because it was out on the landing. People who were nearer, whose flats were nearer to the chute, you know, used to get all the smell in the summer. Oh. Not a very good idea, communal rubbish chutes. Yeah, I don't think they do it now, but it was a bright idea. Instead of people having to go tripping all down the stairs with a bag of rubbish to the communal bin, they had a rubbish chute. Yeah, on every landing there was a rubbish chute. There'd be like 6 flats on a landing and 1 rubbish chute. And people used to just throw rubbish down without wrapping it up. Doesn't bear thinking about, does it? And it was the days before, you know, we had to separate the rubbish into paper. Minding my paper bin, oh dear. I've got a yard full of paper, cardboard. It's going to take me months to get it stuffed in that little bin. They only come once a month for the, you know, for the blue bin. It's going to take me months to get rid of all that. Because every time you order anything off, you order a mascara off Amazon and it comes in a box about yay big, you know, that big. And when you open it up, it's a load of paper and a little mascara. My friend had one of that. She ordered nail polish, one nail polish. And it came in a box like that. I mean, they have started putting little things in envelopes, like cardboard envelopes now. But they're still cardboard. You've still got to get rid of it. I mean, at the other house, we used to have a bin thing, you know. Yeah. Yeah, garbage chutes are awful out there. Ugh. Can you imagine in hot weather? Oh, my God. They must stink. Ugh. No, thank you. No, my friend used to have a communal bin thing, but she had to go outside and lift the lid and put her rubbish in. And the druggies used to put needles and all sorts in it, yeah. Hi, Sina. Good luck with that, Amanda. Everything I've ordered from Temu has been a pile of rubbish, but don't let me put you off. I don't think I've actually kept... Oh, yeah, I did keep one thing. I ordered some of those, you know, they're like a comb thing where you pin out your work when it's blocking, yeah. Then I found out that I could have got them off Amazon for exactly the same price. You're ordering your craft labels. I used to always forget to sew one on when I used to crochet for people. I used to always forget about sewing a label in. You're back, Enid. Where have you been? Has anybody been watching Sheila with the saga of her suite? Well, a sofa, I should say. Hi there, Lizzie. Amazon in Canada's expensive, yeah. Well, it's not cheap anyway, really. It's just the convenience. Oh, you found it. That's good, Sean, yeah. I'm glad it hadn't gone further down in all the mess. Oh. It's Gold Sports Medal. I mean, SCS has got a terrible reputation, so I don't know what she's ordered it from there for. And she's paying £109 for it to be delivered. Mad. She's usually very frugal, Val. I can't understand why she's not been shopping around. Yeah, I'm glad I got my new fridge as well. Yeah, I was getting a bit silly, that little thing. Couldn't fit anything in it. You couldn't do shopping for a week. And all my green fruit and stuff was going soggy because I had it on a veg rack, yeah, rather than have it in the fridge. So my peppers were going, I had to throw one away, it gone soft. Yeah, she can't get her money back, apparently. I'd have said COD, mate. You can't deliver it, you're not getting paid. No, it's trading standards, that isn't. I mean, they're well known for SCS, well known for not delivering things, making you wait. Yeah, I'm only well, when I say shopping once a week, yeah, I'm settled in now, yeah. The weather was gorgeous today, which helps as well, Lizzie. Because, you know, I can get my washing dry on the line. I like that, you know. Out it goes dry, bring it in. Hey! When the weather's bad and you have to have it drooping about, you know. Trying to dry it in front of a radiator, yeah. Because I haven't got a tumble dryer and I don't want one. Yeah, I shop once a week, mostly. Of course, if you run out of bread or milk, I've got a little shop just on the next block. I've got a little shop. You couldn't do your shopping for the week there, yeah. Oh, that's the first thing. First thing I asked my friend's son to do was fasten my clothesline up. There was one there, but it looked really old and dirty, so I bought a new one. I didn't want to peg my washing on a dirty old clothesline. It might have left marks on my clothes, yeah. So that's the first thing, clothesline. Not one of them tizzy wizzies. That's what we had at the other house. It doesn't dry a thing. The ones in the middle never get dried. You've got clothesline envy. Well, you know, I'm lucky really in the fact that, you know, I have enough clothes that I can just wash when it's a nice day. It's not as if I'm limited, you know. I've got loads of underwear and stuff. So if I don't have a nice day for 2 weeks, it's absolutely fine, yeah. Just your hands. I think I'd have gone for a shower, me, Sean, if I'd have been in that bin. I'd have been dettling myself from head to foot. Hi, Magali. Yeah, I just wait while it's on. If I get up and it's a gorgeous day, washer goes on, yeah. I mean, I will wash if it's piling up. Am I watching anything good? No, there's nothing really good on the telly. Oh, I've been watching The Bay. That's a new one that started. I'd love one of them drying racks, you know, the ones that you used to wind up to this. But nobody has big ceilings anymore, do you? Yeah, you know, what we used to call a rack. Yeah, they used to call it a rack. You used to wind it down from the ceiling, put your clothes on and wind it back up again. Everybody had them back in the day. They used to be usually above near the fire, yeah. Because people had to have the fire lit because of the boiler behind the fire. Used to heat the hot water back in the day, yeah. Ooh. You called it a creel, no, we called it a rack, yeah. I bought one to put in I had like a utility room in my real house, but the ceiling was too low, and we had the fridge in there, so it would have hit the fridge, you know, the washing. So yeah, they're brilliant, them dryers though, especially up next to the fire when you had a coal fire back in the day. Everything used to dry. Yeah, I've got an outside. I've got an outside clothesline, and then I've got an airer that just fits in the conservatory. Yeah. I haven't got a tumble dryer. I didn't want one. It would have had to go in the garage. So you'd have had to put a vent, you know, otherwise you'd have had to get one with a condenser, wouldn't you? So I thought, no, I can't be bothered. And the guy who was here before me, he didn't have one. So there's no, you know, hole in the wall, you know, you can put one to. So I thought, no, it's not worth it. I've got that many clothes, you know, if I don't wash for a week, it's fine, you know. And underwear, I think I must have been stocking up for a siege with my underwear. Didn't realise how many pairs of knickers I had until I come to home, yeah. I tell you, I think I could go for a month without washing, yeah. Yeah, electricity. I mean, I've got a smart meter here, so I'm kind of watching what I'm using. But this house is much warmer, so the heating's only having to go on in the evening. I did put it on the other morning actually for an hour because it was really cold when I got up, and I thought, oh, I'm not going for a shower. Freeze, you know. It's not so much getting the shower because the shower's warm. It's when you get out into it and you, you know. I thought, no, the heating's going on for an hour while I have my shower. I'm a wimp. When you think about it, we never had central heating and showers and things. The bathrooms were always freezing, weren't they? You just went, well, it weren't a shower back in the day, it were a bath, weren't it? So I suppose a bath did warm you up, didn't it, when you had your bath, yeah. So our bath, though, the wind used to come up the plug hole. It must have, you know, the overflow thing. I used to have to stuff the flannel. You know, my mum used to come in and say, "What you done that for?" So it's blowing a gale through the overflow. Must have been the way the house was situated. I'm talking about my old house when I lived with my mum, and it was like you could see it rippling the bath water. It was coming that cold. I used to shove the flannel in the holes, you know, the overflow, to stop the blinking draft coming in. But there was no heating in the bathroom when I lived at home. But when we moved in, the house, you know, my house that I left before, there was a massive radiator in the bathroom. It was cozy as anything in there. I used to go and shut the door and stuffy and cozy. I mean, there was only a towel rail in the house I've just left. And that never warmed anything up. But this one here's got a little radiator. Yeah. Roll on Monday. What are you doing on Monday? Oh. Oh. When did my arthritis begin? When I was a child. I had juvenile arthritis up my legs. So it's been with me for quite some time. But it didn't get really bad until I was probably in my 30s. Yeah. But now, you know, I'm got osteoarthritis now and spondylitis. It's fun. No, this must be really, because it's a true bungalow. It's not got an upstairs, and I think that's where the cold is, because the heat rises. And this, I mean, I've not poked my head up in the loft. I don't know what's going on in the loft. There could be millions of people up in the loft. I don't know, but I think it must be well insulated because it's quite warm. Oh, you have scaffolding up, and workmen whistling off tune with the radios on loud. That'll be fun. You know what they're like, workmen. I watch people. I'm watching a couple building a house, well, renovating and rebuilding a house in Canada. And they're like wood, and they don't look like they've any insulation. And yet, was it last week or the week before, they had about 6 inches of snow? And I'm like, that house doesn't look very warm, you know? It just looked like thin wood. And then they're putting a bit of insulation on the inside of it. It doesn't look warm at all. You're getting angry neighbours. Might make your house warmer and then you won't have such big bills. Yeah, Jen Phipps, I think she's called. I mean, it looks as though a puff of wind would blow that house down. Yeah, this couple I'm watching, as I say, they're just putting up wooden walls, and it's Canada and it's snow, and I'm thinking, that don't look very warm to me. You know, and he was laughing, the bloke who was doing it, saying, I keep getting people in England or UK saying, where are the bricks? You know, why don't you make it out of bricks? And they're like, huh? Yeah, well, this house looks as though it's in this, I don't know where it is geographically speaking in Canada, but they've had snow quite a few times and loads and loads of rain, because until they got their roof done, it was raining in. Because they bought an old house, of fixer-upper, well, they had to tear it down practically. Because everybody was saying, why did you do it? But apparently it's cheaper in Canada. I don't understand their regulation. It's cheaper in Canada to buy a house and then strip it down and rebuild it, because you can stay within the boundaries of the house, provided you don't add any bits on. But if you want to buy a plot of land and build your house from scratch, there's a lot more regulations. But yeah, I suppose we're lucky here. We don't really have earthquakes and tremors, not much anyway. So we're all brick built, yeah. Yeah, that's what they were saying, this couple that I'm watching, that even though they're paying a heck of a lot to renovate this place, they couldn't have afforded to buy a new one, yeah. I've been very lucky, Lizzie, where I've never lived in a house with mould. I've lived in a house with damp, but no mould. You know, before they used to have cavity wall insulation, and you used to get damp coming up from the base kind of thing, you know, from the baseboards. You know, your wallpaper would start falling off and things. But we're not, apart from a few places, we're not riddled with mould. I did get a few black bits that kept growing in my bathroom. But then when I had my bathroom redone, at the other house I'm talking, I didn't get mould anymore. A lot of it, you see, is going to sound snobby this. You usually get mould in poorer people's houses because they can't afford to keep it warm enough to get rid of any dampness that might be there. And because they've got cold houses, they rarely open a window, so they don't get any fresh air circulating. You know, you don't see many rich people's houses with mould because they can afford to keep the heating on and they can afford to ventilate properly. It's usually people who, like you say, yeah. Oh, Val, you're off to bed, are you? Yeah. I wasn't so much up early as I was up, never get to bed till I think it's 2 o'clock gone. And then I was up about 5 o'clock because I had a bad stomach. You know, my IBS. I was up about 5 o'clock, I think. And then I went back to sleep and slept until the alarm, yeah. Yeah. I suppose I've been lucky, really. I've never had. I had a bit of mould in the bathroom, but you expect that because it's damp and you're guilty of not opening the window when you're having a shower and stuff like that. You're guilty of you thinking, oh, it's a bit cold with the window open. So you do tend to get a bit of mould in the bathroom, but I've not lived in a house with. We had a damp wall once in my son's little bedroom, but that turned out to be a missing tile, and then there was the gutter was blocked up with like grass and leaves and stuff. So once my ex-husband went up to the roof and put the tile back and cleaned out the gutter and everything, then, you know, that was it, yeah. Yeah, Gene Hackman, apparently had very bad Alzheimer's, didn't he? Well, at least it wasn't, like you said, foul play, somebody going in and stabbing him or something, which is what you always think about when you find 3 people, or 2 people and the dog. You think, oh, hello, somebody broke in and killed them all. Yeah, they thought it was carbon monoxide poisoning, but it wasn't, apparently. They found 2 other dogs, didn't they, running around outside. They'd obviously been let outside to run around free. But one of them was her dog and it never left her side, apparently. That probably died of starvation and dehydration. Oh my goodness me. I've got another hour to go and already my eyes are going. If I hit the desk, will you wake me up? Oh my gosh. Usually with Coke, I usually waken up and not go to sleep. Because there's caffeine in it, isn't there? Coca-Cola. Oh, Janet, waking up. Waking up, girl, waking up. No, it's only 12 minutes past 11. I don't usually go off so soon. I just need to waken up. I'm like this, I'm going to sleep, and then when I get in bed, I'm wide awake. It's ironic, isn't it? I can be watching something on the TV and I can be going like that, and not enough. And then I think, right, it's time for an early night, go and get in bed. So I get in bed and I'm like, well, that was a good idea. I'm awake now. My back is going. Talking of bad backs, where's Chris? Come on, Chris, where are you? Yeah, I'm really, really tired. I don't know why. Not exactly been doing a lot today. I've been watching people working. Maybe that caused me to be tired. Oh dear. Am I making you yawn? It's contagious, isn't it? So they say. If I see anybody yawn on the telly, I have to yawn. Yeah, I'm really tired. I'm not going to be staying till midnight tonight. I'm really not. I'm going to be going in my bed. So tired. Right. Chris will probably come on after I've gone and wonder where anything. And Lydia will as well, won't she? But never mind. Yeah, it's 11:15 here now, yeah. So I think I'm going to have to love you all and leave you because I'm absolutely falling asleep. I can't keep my eyes open. Yeah, are you off as well, Munchkin? Yeah. I am so tired. I'm making you all tired. Talking about being tired. Yeah. So I'm going to say thank you for the company. I haven't been much good company today, have I at all? Because my eyes are completely going now. I can always see it in my eyes. They're completely going. I'll be going to sleep in a minute. I've done that before today. I've nodded off on a live. I don't intend to do that either. So I'm going to love you all and leave you. And thank you very much for your thumbs up. Thank you much for everything. Now I can't even talk. So I'm going to go to bed. So I'll say bye you all. And I will see you all next week. I'll try and see you in the middle of the week if I can get my camera to do that, yeah. Night, night. I shall see you all very soon. Bye now.